Hi, I'm Simone and I'm the Zen Mommy. I'm here to help you with spiritual awakening and guiding you through your ascension. Today, I want to thank all my subscribers for being a part of this channel. And if you're new to my channel, please press the subscribe button, and there's like a bell button beneath me. If you press that bell button, it'll actually remind you every time I shoot a video and upload it, and you'll get to be the first to watch it. So today I was thinking about talking about demonic spirits, evil spirits, maybe angels too. Um, the reason why I want to talk about this is because there's a lot of controversy that goes around about good and evil. Especially, I was raised in Christianity. We believed that there was a devil. Some different religions believe that the devil was an angel and dropped down and decided decided that, hey, I'm gonna wreak havoc here. Okay, so I want to talk about it because are they real? Should we believe in them, or is angels real? Like when you have your awakening, that's one thing. You awaken out of religion, that's another thing. But when you have an awakening where you go to the other side to home and remember who you are, that's a whole different thing. So let me tell you something about this. I grew up in religion, and it'll start right there. In religion, they preached about evil spirits. Okay, they talked about them. They're like, oh, evil spirits are coming to your house. We'll have to cleanse the house and rebuke Satan and blah 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 blah. And I'm gonna tell you, when he talked about that, many people called in. Once they brought it up over the pulpit, people would be like, there's an evil spirit in my house. In fact, evil spirits bothered my house all the time. And I was like, I don't know what's going on, something's bothering me, blah blah. And they would come and they would anoint the house and blah blah blah. And I was just like, it was like going rampant. I'm like, what the? And they're like, they had their reasons for preaching evil spirits and stuff like that. After I had my awakening, I started to learn about belief systems. And now I know about being a creator God. So beliefs, you have to understand belief systems work because you are a creator God, okay? You have to understand you are a creator God in human form. Once you realize and step into the fullness of your power, you will understand that anything that you want can happen. That's why the Bible would say, you know what? If you had enough faith, if you believe for this mountain to be removed, it'll be removed. Now the Bible says it in so many words, right? But it's basically saying, look, you have that power, okay? You are a creator God. So, and you have to understand, I talked about, I already erased that board, about dimensions and stuff, and the different creations. Infinite creations. Every creator God has had different creations, been a part of creations. So you have to understand, even when we incarnate onto this earth, we're still creators. We're from a limited aspect, but not really so limited. And so when you talk about demons and angels, that's also a creation. They exist if you believe in it. You're a creator God. If you believe in it, yes, you're going to get haunted. And so when I was in church and they were preaching evil spirits, I was getting haunted all the time. And then I had my awakening, and I made a conscious decision to decide I am not going to believe in evil spirits. I'm not going to resonate with that anymore. I haven't once been bothered. Okay, since my awakening. However, I had the shaman training me, and she was teaching me, oh, you need to get salt out, you need to light candles, you need to do all of this protection stuff. And I'm like, okay, so I'm putting salt at the corner of my beds, and I'm doing like all of this ritual stuff. Next thing you know, I started getting bothered. Why was I getting bothered? Because number one, putting up all of this stuff to protect yourself suggests that there's something to protect you from. You're putting up resistance. You're also creating the spirit that's bothering you, because you are saying that, okay, I believe in it. I'm going to play this game. I'm about to play this game and put this protection up. It's going to be there. You're a God. You've created that in your reality. So not long ago, my goddaughter called me. She's like, Simone, something's bothering me. I'm haunted. This ghost, he's talking to me. He's doing this. He's saying this stuff. And I was just like, okay, all right, yeah. Since my awakening, that's one of the things I haven't dealt with, is having to cleanse some negativity or evil spirit or ghost or whatnot. And so I decided to talk to 3 people. So this is one thing what I do. I have this quote: listen to everyone, follow nobody. So I have 3 friends, 2 of them shamans, and one of them is an enlightened person. Her name is Naya, and actually she has a YouTube channel here. She died, and she died for a period of time, and went to the other side. And she woke up, and she had full memory of everything on the other side. She was gone for like 50 to 100 years, and there's no time-space thing, but she has all of this memory. So I always check in with her, okay? She's a good friend of mine, and sometimes I just talk to her about things. So I decided to get advice from 3 different people, and then they didn't know I was doing this, but I was gonna compare their advice on what to do about this ghost or demonic spirit that's haunting my goddaughter, my father, my goddaughter. And so I talked to one, and he's very blunt, the first shaman I talked to, and he's all, and he doesn't have the best bedside manner, and he's all, tell her it's all in her mind. The reason why you have fear, you just have to not fear it. The fear creates it, blah, 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 right? And I'm like, okay, I can't tell her that, but I agree, I believe you, you know what I'm saying? I was just looking for a way, to kind of deal with this. And then the other shaman, the one about all of the protection stuff, she was like, I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to show you what to do with ritual, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay. But I didn't get a chance to talk to her. Then I talked to Naya. And Naya, I just love her point of view on how to do things. She reminds me so much like myself. And she says to me, number one, she read the place vibrationally. She said it's the ghost of an old soul, an old man. And she said, from the land. And he's been there for a long time. He messes with anyone on the property. And I said, well, she said, but the thing is, it is her fear. So, yeah, agreeing with the other shaman, it is her fear. That when you're fearing something, you're creating it, okay? So, like, it sees the weakness there, and it's attracted to it. So you have to understand, this is the same thing with manifestation, matching a vibration. So when you're in a fear vibration, you're gonna manifest that. You're in a negative vibration, you're manifesting a negative type of incident spirit. And I said, well, you think I should have her, do a sage thing or some type of ritual? And she says, I says, and I don't understand, if it's just a fear thing, why do we have all these rituals? And she explains to me that, well, the thing is, you have to get your subconscious mind to believe it's in your mind, that it's a fear, that you can get rid of it. Truthfully, you're a creator God. All you have to say is, I don't believe in that, go away, don't bother me. If you say that and you believe it is gone. But sometimes we can't convince the subconscious mind. Sometimes the subconscious mind needs to be convinced. And if a ritual is what convinces you, of burning sage, if putting salt around the house, or whatever cleansing process that you go through, that maybe you look up, you get from a shaman, you get from whatever you do, if that is the thing that convinces your mind, because it's not really the burning the sage and the whole cleansing that's doing it, it's the fact that you feel like it's done, and therefore you feel safe, and now you've created an atmosphere where the ghost isn't there anymore. And so she told me a little bit more about the spirit. She was like, oh yeah, and this is another thing that I understood. Like, I said, should I go in and talk to him? Now, I have limited experience on mediumship, and it's not something I'm comfortable with, but it is something that I ended up walking into after my other goddaughter mom passed away, and she started talking to me. And then my ex-boyfriend I dated recently, the last person I dated, his brother committed suicide, and he started talking when he was young, and he started talking to me. And it kind of freaks me out, but I was like, part of me, I was like, I'm kind of jealous. I don't hear anything audibly talking to me. I have to really decipher my messages from the spirit, right? And I was just like, can I try to? She said, you can try, but I don't think he's gonna move. You have to understand, he's a creator God too. This might be the experience he wants. He might want to be a miserable old ghost haunting this. That might be what he wants to do. So there's, like she said, you can try to talk to him, you can try to get him to move, but he's his own person. He's still a creator God, and that was his experience. So you have to understand, as a creator God, you can come into this experience not just as a human, as anyway. You can come in as a tree right here, okay? You can come in as a bird, plant, the wind, ghost. I mean, there's different things. It's so much. We're all connected and we're all one. And so, like, I wanted to talk about that because that was a big deal. The whole demonic, people get scared about that stuff. Oh, the good and evil. I honestly believe that. I remember my pastor said one time, he said they created hell to scare the hell out of you in religion. And that's exactly kind of what it does. And so you just understanding that you're the creator of your reality. And if you don't believe, if you can't get it in your mind, if you are being bothered by evil spirit or ghosts, and you do the ritual. The ritual might help convince your subconscious mind, but start walking. You need to start walking the path. If you're in this ascension, if you're on the same timeline as me, you need to start walking the path of believing that you are the creator, you're in control of your destiny, and internalize God within, because we are all one, and we're one with the God force. And so thank you for watching. Peace and love, and namaste.